Hey, how's it going? This is the moon, and I'm not sure what that dot to the bottom right is. It's either a planet or a star. Not quite sure. I also don't know why these lines are showing up like that with the camera, with the reflection, the glare, and all that. Don't know. It was really bright that night. As you can see, there's no other stars or anything else visible. It was all blocked out by the moonlight, except for that one dot. And then the next two pictures, like a light mist rolled in. It was awesome. Just the view of it, but again, the white dot was still there, the planet or star. Anyway, that's not important right now. I called out my counterfeiting spirit like a jerk, and it's put me on kind of notice. I was feeling good. I was feeling cocky. Everything was going great, and I literally called out my counterfeiting spirit. And ever since then, for the last couple weeks, things have just been bad, and I have a backlog of things I need to get to, and my motivation is just not where it should be, and that's all blamed on the counterfeiting spirit. So the last 2 days have been good. I went out running each morning. I'm making this video right now. Things are getting done, so hopefully I'm back on the right track. We shall see. Hopefully I'll be putting up more videos. Like I said, I got a backlog, and we're going to start with the weather. If you have headphones, the thunder will work great with it. If not, not a big deal. And we can see how this is normal, and within a minute and a half, it went from this to what you will see. This is a really unusual storm front that rolled in. It was not a tornado. I think it was just straight line winds. And on my way to town, I got lucky. None of my trees came down, only a couple limbs. But on the way to town, there were multiple patches of just down trees, and it was terrible. But I got lucky. So pardon the shitbag there, but I had to run and shut the other door because a branch flew in. I had no idea what was coming, and this is what came. You can see the change in color. It's very dramatic here. The purples and the dark colors when the storm clouds roll in. But the lightning flashes, for the most part, are purple, which I don't quite understand. So yeah, this storm lasted about 45 minutes. The wind only lasted the first 2 or 3 minutes, and then it was just rain, which is what usually happens here, which I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. I'm happy being surrounded by these tall trees, but the storms don't express themselves in terms of wind here. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. Lots of rain, lots of lightning, but very little wind at the surface. Don't ask me why, it's just kind of the way this area is set up, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see, it's just blowing in from the side. Really straight line winds. And like I said, a lot of trees were down. The zoo was shut for 2 weeks because of all the trees that came down. Fences came down. The animals were running around on the inside. The zookeeper building was crushed by this large tree. It was bad. And unexpected. Completely unexpected. Blew in. Man, I love the weather. I really do. I would love to talk about the weather for hours and hours. I've learned so much about it being down here. That's hopefully my next video that I'm going to put up. My understanding of the weather. South America is the perfect laboratory. Because there's only so many inputs. You have it's kind of isolated from the equatorial belt. It just catches into the Arctic, the circumpolar vortex or what have you. The Pacific Ocean doesn't play a role because of the Andes Mountains. It cuts that off. So you really just have the Atlantic and the trailing fronts coming up from the Antarctic. And that's it. That's really it. Atlantic moisture, the aquifer under my feet. But I'll get onto this hopefully in another video. But it really is just so simple. And it explains exactly how weather works. It's just, there's only, like I said, there's only so many variables going into it. So if somebody seriously wanted to learn about the weather and come down here with a bunch of equipment and notebooks and set up shop for like a year or two. It took me about 2.5 years to really figure it out, or I think I've at least now figured it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to put at the end here still shots of the lightning flashes that we've seen, a few of them that we've seen. And, hopefully you'll be able to see the purple. Thanks for watching. Yeah, here's the lightning flashes in purple. I don't know if it comes across well on the camera, but purple. Extremely purple consistently. Alright, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to put up more soon.